Firstly, Happy Republic Day to you and all the citizens in our country. Absolutely, you're right. When it comes to the military and our interaction with the local populace, it's across the country. It's very unique, it's very close, and the same is the case here in Arunachal. In fact, we are very closely enmeshed with the locals over here. There are a number of programs which we continue to do in basically assisting them. But before that, I want to bring out something that the locals over here are extremely patriotic, and there is a tremendous sense of respect which they have for the military, and the same is reciprocated by us because each of us are contributing in our ways to developing the country, and therefore as we move forward, we moved hand in hand with our locals over here.
I would like to also ask about you about the various initiatives that are being taken by the Indian Army here, but also I would like to know from you because we have seen yesterday also we have seen that a lot of technical advancement have been made when it comes to the eastern border, and we now have a lot of sophisticated gadgets, technology when it comes to guarding the front area. You have been commanding a very important formation. This is the Siang Brigade. It's right from the LSE to the plains of the Brahmaputra Valley. Can you throw some light on the technical advancement that has been witnessed here? And as we say, that this decade belongs to the Indian Army and the for development in the eastern sector.
Yeah. Firstly, this decade, I would say, belongs to the nation, and Army is part of it. And obviously, as the nation will move up, so will we progress along with them. Technological advancements, there's been a very concerted focus now over the last 10 odd years. Especially with the Atmanirbhar Bharat now coming in, we've got a lot of self-developed technology in terms of specifically our surveillance. We've got this very robust industry, drones and RP industry, which is there. So we also have got a lot of indigenous equipment which has been now inducted in our areas, through which we keep the border areas under surveillance. There has been a lot of advancement in communication technology also, which has been incorporated. We've got some of our own vehicles, indigenous vehicles, which are now being developed. We already had some, but new platforms are now coming in, and soon we'll see them getting inducted over here. So yes, I'll say very clearly that technology is forming part of our day-to-day functioning, and in fact it is becoming a very big catalyst for enhancing our operational efficiency over here.
It's no more a thing of past that infrastructure development is not happening in Arunachal Pradesh. The Army particularly has been playing a very vital role when it comes to infrastructure development, and we have personally witnessed it. For a better understanding for the people of this country, can you throw some light on the infrastructure development that is happening out here?
Yes, infrastructure development in Arunachal has been a big push. We've already recently have this frontier highway which has been announced by the government of India with an outlay of nearly 40,000 crores. We already have a Trans-Arunachal highway which is under construction. All of these things are addressing a long felt need of the state of Arunachal Pradesh and the locals, and as it develops, obviously it will give a fillip to the military capabilities also. So one is this national effort. Second, as a military also, we are contributing a lot. The Border Roads Organization is playing the lead role over here in developing number of roads and constructing new ones. And at the local level and the ground, even the Army, we have certain things which our engineers make, which are called operational tracks. A number of those operational tracks are now coming up to connect some of our remote posts. And while we do that, obviously we also end up connecting a lot of villages in that. So insofar as infrastructure, specifically in terms of connectivity goes, a lot of effort is there. In fact, I would say communication also forms part of infrastructure. So I've seen that the industry has stepped up over here, and there is a very concerted effort in building up of the communication infrastructure, the mobile, the data and the voice connectivity which is now coming in. So that has also contributed to our development also, as well as the local. And the military itself also has some of its own communication initiatives which are coming in, which is increasing our capacities in the forward area.
Okay, this was a very important message for the entire country. And Samiksa, as we speak here, let me also tell you that the Army plays a very vital role when it comes to communication in the eastern sector. And also on this occasion, as we bring you this live broadcast, I would also like to thank the Signal Corps who has been assisting us as far as live broadcast is concerned. Samiksa.